Hello everyone, this is assignment number 4 on the subject IT145. This is Adrian in Sarmiento. So let's go. First question, identify and briefly discuss two ways that the use of an effective software development methodology can protect software manufacturers from legal liability for defective software. First way is to following a widely accepted development method. To prevent negligence accusations, an organization should follow certain standards that other organizations also follow. Second, reducing the number of software errors that might occur. Identifying defects early and carefully planning out a certain project can protect manufacturers from producing defective software that can lead to legal liability issues. Let's go to the next question. Use the 5-step decision-making process discussed in Chapter 1 to analyze the following situations and recommend a course of action. So the homework tells me to read this fictional killer robot case. Okay, so I'll read this first. Okay, now let's move on to the questions. After reading the case, answer the following questions. Responsibility for an accident is rarely defined clearly and is often difficult to trace on to one or two people or causes. In this fictitious case, it is clear that a large number of people share responsibility for the accident. Identify all the people you think were at least partially responsible for the death of Bart Matthews and explain why you think so. Second question, imagine that you are the leader of a task force assigned to correct the problems uncovered by this accident. Develop a list of 6 most significant actions to take to avoid future problems. So let's answer the first question. So while I was reading, I gathered clues and that I will share to you guys. Okay, these first two statements just shows that Samuel is the main reason why Bart Matthews died, because he wrote the particular piece of computer code that is responsible for the robot malfunction. So basically, Samuel's killed Bart Matthews because of his code. Okay, so I've got also other clues. So this is a statement from Bill Bark. So, this also points out to Samuel's being, responsible for the death of Bart Matthews. Okay, so here's another clue. Heads with Wallace. There's January 1 deadline was not met. It is by the top level management. This just states that the top level management puts the development team under pressure. Okay. So, so this is similar to the fourth clue. So this Johnson guy is the top level management, and he said that by the 1st of January, if Robbie is not finished, then heads would roll. So he put the development team under pressure. So if you put a team under pressure, then they will not produce a good product, and it is prone to malfunctions, like just what happened, the death of Bart Matthews. So this Johnson guy is also responsible for the death of Bart Matthews. Okay, so this just said that it states that the first clue here states that Samuel. Okay, so we already knew that Samuel is responsible. Okay, the second one, the project was doomed long before Samuel's was interpreted as formless, said by John Anderson. And why? Okay, we don't know why. Okay, we cannot understand how it prosecute the attorney. Okay, so this third clue says that Silicon Tektronix was legally bound to deliver a safe robot to cybernetics. So it means that before release, Silicon Tektronix should produce a safe robot. So they are responsible for Bart Matthews' death, because before releasing, they themselves should already knew that the robot is already safe. Maybe they did test the robot or something like that. Silicon Valley Police confirmed that Bart Matthews was killed. The reference manual on his console was open to the page. Okay, so Bart Matthews is having an error. So that's why he looks in the manual. Okay, there was no time. No time was spent discussing potentially dangerous exceptional conditions. Okay, so if they didn't discuss potential dangerous exceptional conditions, then this company has a problem. The company itself uh, is responsible for the death of Bart Matthews. Evidence developed by Silicon Society by Robert Everett was considered a joke by the cybernetics employees. Okay. On the basis of this transaction, I came to the conclusion that it was the interface design. Okay, so an expert in area of interfaces says that the interface design is really critical on softwares, and it could so that's why Bart Matthews was looking in the manual, because he doesn't understand what's going on. He has an error, and the user interface is not that user friendly to manipulate it. So basically, okay, the user interface team also has a so the user interface designer is also partially responsible for the death of Bart Matthews. Cindy Yardley admitted that she was the person who created the fraudulent killer robot. Now this Cindy Yardley is she just admitted that she is partially responsible for the death of Matthews. I mean, who would fake software tests? Who would create fraudulent software tests? Okay, software test is created to protect the people from products that are not ready for production yet. Okay, so this is an email of Ray Johnson to Randy Samuels. It just states here that it is crunch time, and they do not have the time to design new tests for new. Okay, so yeah, so the high level management is also at fault because they're putting the development under pressure. I mean, they don't have enough time to develop a good product. Okay, so the second question: if I am a task force police officer, what are the six? Here is the 6 actions that could help them in the future. So first, don't let developers work under pressure. Give them enough time. Second, never ever fake software tests. Please, never ever fake software tests. Conduct code review so you won't blame the developer for using the wrong algorithm after the product release. Yeah, I believe that Samuel's not responsible because the team should have the management team should have conducted a code review to ensure that the robot is safe, and don't blame the developer after its release. I mean, they just looked at the code after the release and they stated that, oh my god, it's wrong. Why that's it's wrong algorithm. Fourth is create user-friendly graphical user interfaces. Fifth, use formality in speaking with each other. Do not shout or say bad things, as it would decrease the morale of the development team. And finally, finalize the methodology or plan well and what you want to achieve before proceeding to the development phase. That is really important. So you won't fight in the middle. Plan it very well. Okay, third question. What is the cross-licensing agreement? How do large software companies use such agreements? Do you think their use is fair to small software development firms? Why or why not? So, companies can grant rights to their intellectual property for the use of other companies, and that is cross-licensing agreement. Large companies use it. This is to help each other and avoid lawsuits that could be associated with them. So, is it fair? No, it's not fair for small software development firms because big companies help each other to become even bigger even if they are already big. Okay, so that sums it up. Goodbye, guys.